Hello and welcome. I'm Latarian Harrison,
I'm Amanda Lewis.
and now it's time for CHS Today. For those who are unaware, February hosts Black History Month. This month represents the 150th anniversary of the ratification of the 15th Amendment, along with the 150th anniversary of the first American to serve in Congress. Throughout this month, we will be recognizing some of the most important and influential characters in African American history and the Civil Rights Movement.
There will be a Spanish Club meeting tomorrow during SRE.
The community of Connorsville, along with Dusty Yalif, has implemented a new homeless shelter. Let's take a look.
There's a new homeless shelter in Connorsville, and people of the community, churches, businesses, and other areas are trying to help Connorsville make sure this homeless shelter blooms and help everyone in need.
I read an article in the paper about teenagers sleeping under the 5th Street Bridge, and that super bothered me. And I kind of took the idea to Josh, and he said, "It's your idea, run with it." So I got some other people with my Bible study, Jason Spears, who runs it with me, just said, hey, I want to help and get involved, and just kind of took off from there. We are a step, not a stop. So basically what we do is when clients come in, they sleep here, they sign a contract, and they agree to, for the next 30 days, to spend their time trying to better their situation. So whether that means they need an ID, health insurance, searching for jobs, making appointments, going out for job interviews. The last 2 weeks I've held volunteer fairs. I've compiled a great list of people that have just come in from the community, and we're going to do overnight stays, just people to watch and make sure everything is safe while people are trying to sleep. And again, just fellowship, people just coming in and talking to the clients and just taking an interest in their lives and maybe buddying with them and saying, okay, how many interviews did you go on this week? How many job applications did you fill out?
The Connorsville High School National Honor Society is helping the homeless shelter by donating new socks to clients in need.
We received a generous donation from someone in the community, a lot of socks, so we are bundling the socks up, 2 pairs per bundle, with a nice ribbon and a nice little note that says "You are loved," so that we can give these to the new homeless shelter that just opened. Because one thing people don't take into consideration a lot of times is you got to have warm feet. So it's warm feet, warm thoughts, and we're hoping they're put to good use. We have National Honor Society members here to help us.
We can be contacted by phone or at 765-544-0065. We can be reached by Facebook, private messages, or our website, which is shelterconnorsville.org. We are a place where people can come and get a step up, not a handout. We will provide bed and clothing and food, and we hope that when you leave here with a job and a place to live.
That looks like it'll be a great addition to our community. If you didn't know, Athletes Taking Action is a new club to CHS. The club will be focusing on participating in random acts of kindness for the community and the school. This week, they are having a sock drive to donate to the new homeless shelter in town. If you want to donate, please drop off new socks to the guidance office. And if you are interested in participating in the Athletes Taking Action Club, please see Ms. Ham in the guidance office.
This week, Junior Council will be selling flowers for Valentine's Day at all lunches. Flowers are 1 for $3, 3 for $5, and 5 for $10. You also get to write a special message for that certain someone. Flowers will be delivered during the first period on Valentine's Day.
Yesterday, the French celebrated La Chandeleur. French Club will celebrate it tomorrow by making crepes. Any French member who wants to participate needs to sign up in Google Classroom by today.
The Science Academic Team meeting will be during SRE. Please be sure to attend.
We know you've all been waiting. Now here's January's Student of the Month.
Hi CHS, Principal Judd here with the our Student of the Month for February. She was a good citizen. It's Melissa Ackerman, and Melissa is chosen this month because she helped another student who was a little anxious during our lockdown drill, and she calmed that student. So congratulations. You are the lucky winner of this huge Hershey candy bar, which she already told me she was not sharing, so friends, stay away. and this CHS travel tote. So congratulations, keep up the good citizenship.
I will.
Congratulations, Max, on being the Student of the Month. Sophomore Council will have their picture taken for the yearbook after announcements tomorrow. Please meet in the courtyard near Mrs. Burke's room, JE 113th, to get your yearbook photo taken.
The CHS band brought home 14 gold medals, 4 silver, and 1 bronze this past Saturday from the ISMA District Solo and Ensemble Contest. One soloist, Haley Weymouth, will be going to State Solo and Ensemble Contest at the end of the month. Congratulations to Haley and the band.
It felt really nice out yesterday. Let's see if the weather will continue. What's it look like, Anna?
Thanks, Latarian. Now this afternoon is going to be cloudy and 59 degrees, and then into the evening we do have a 30% chance of rain coming, and temperatures will decrease into the mid-50s. And tomorrow morning temperatures will start out at 54 degrees, but the rain chance will be jumping up to about 90%. Now as we head into the rest of this week, today and tomorrow are our warmest days in the low 60s and mid-50s, and we will be expecting rain all day Tuesday and Wednesday. But starting on Wednesday, temperatures will be dropping drastically into the mid-30s, and on Thursday that rain will be going away, but temperatures will be staying constant. And thankfully on Friday, even though temperatures are decreasing to the low 30s, we will be expecting some sun, so it's going to be looking like a pretty sunny weekend ahead of us. That's all for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Anna, for that weather. I'm really hoping to enjoy this last few days of warm weather. Now let's send it over to Trent.
With the sports.
Thanks, Amanda. On Saturday, the boys bowling team took part in the Indiana High School Bowling State Tournament. After a hard-fought day, the boys were only 60 pins short of making the stepladder finals. Overall, the team finished 7th out of the 12 schools that participated, making them 7th out of 200 schools in the state. 7th out of 200 schools in the state. Good job on a great season, guys. Beat Cancer and 4 quarters shirts will be sold during games and at lunches this week. Shirts are $11, and you can also pick up an online order form. Fieldhouse made some major improvements the last few months. Let's take a look.
Cartersville Athletic Director Brent Duncan has worked most of his tenure to bring new facilities to Spartan Sports. The newest addition is a field house connecting 2 buildings, Waterloo and Columbia.
We needed a place for coaches to have a place to practice in the wintertime. As we know, our outside facilities were limited when it was cold, but also it helped the idea of containing our courtyard and, securing our kids in the daytime. It was also a big plus to having the field house built where it is at as well. Our space was limited prior to looking at the gym, so to give our out-of-season sports teams a chance to improve upon their skills in the wintertime when we can't get out for baseball or tennis or volleyball, and limited in space here to do those things. So hopefully it'll improve our kids from a skill standpoint and give them an opportunity to do some things now that they didn't used to have to do, that other schools have those chances to do.
The new addition of the field house has raised many hopes among students and athletes for the future.
What I'm most excited about for the field house is that there's going to be an indoor track in there, so that we don't have to go out in 30-degree weather every day and freeze to death.
Well, since I coach both soccer and track, I think we'll use it a lot. First of all, I know we can do, there are courts in there, we can do some indoor soccer and drills and things during the winter months. Track-wise, I know we're getting a pole vault pit in there, we're getting a long jump pit, a track and space that we can do different things. So from my coaching perspective, I'm going to utilize it quite a bit.
The field house will benefit us the most, being able to go in there, hit the balls in the net, put some nets up, swing your clubs in there during golf season. Being able to go in there when it rains during any sport will help us the most.
Hopefully we'll be able to play some volleyball games in there and possibly the freshman basketball team. We'll look at wrestling. We'll see if gymnastics can fit in there in the wintertime. But we don't want to crowd with so many things that we can't use it for other events too. And then obviously in the summertime you may be able to use some AAU games, and baseball teams will be able to throw long toss instead of just 84 feet across the basketball court in the high school. So it should be able to help all of us. We'll have tennis court lines in there for the tennis kids, so pole vault box and long jump pit, so it should benefit everybody. So target date is March 1st, 2020.
The field house will be in use for years to come, and we can't wait to see the final project and what is made out of it. I'm Nathan Shaw, and this has been a CHS Today exclusive.
Sports action for tonight includes the boys' freshman basketball team traveling to Richmond to face the Red Devils at 6, and the girls' varsity gymnastics team hosting Morristown tonight at 6:30. Good luck, Spartans. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Thank you, Trent.
Birthdays for today are Quincy Day, Jalen Dye, and Johnny Tran. Happy birthday.
Birthdays for tomorrow are Kirsten Jordan, Simon Vogue, and Oren O'Brien. Happy birthday. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm Latarian Harrison.
I'm Amanda Lewis.
I'm Trent Eklund.
And I'm Anna Chalker.
And that's all for CHS Today.